Hey everybody, Mark Dawes here. Now I just want to do a quick video to help some of you out there who's joined this group. Mate, your video was cracking. Well done for rising to the challenge and doing that live video. Now you're on the route to doing a load more. Keep them going. But in that video, I mentioned something which I think may apply to some of you as well, so I hope I'm adding some value here. He mentioned very bravely that he's concerned about rejection, about what other people think about what he's going to be doing because he wants to start his own business, and obviously, what they're going to say about him. Now, I'm just going to say this first and foremost. Opinions are the cheapest commodity on earth. Everyone's got one, okay? But successful people can overcome anyone's opinion by having a burning desire to achieve a goal and then executing a plan to make it happen. They're the key things. You need that goal to be so big in your own mind, something you desire so much that you're going to do all you can to get it, and then you put a plan in place and you execute that plan to take you there. Now, of course, your plan may have to change. You'll try some things, they won't work, so you try other things and they work, and then you find out what works, you do more of that, and you do less of things that don't. People with opinions who criticize do not want you to succeed in achieving your goal, and this is the reason I believe that they want you to fail. If you achieve your goal, you are proving to them that they can do it too, and because they doubt their own ability, because they feel inadequate, they want to pass that inadequacy onto you so that you fail, so they can say, I told you so. Don't listen to them, okay? Don't listen to them, don't take counsel with them. I mean, think about this. If you are building a business, if you're building a future for your family, would you take advice from someone who's poor, who hasn't succeeded, who's not making money, who's not being successful in any realm whatsoever? Of course you wouldn't, right? But why do we take advice from people who are our close friends and maybe even our relatives that's counterproductive to what we want to achieve? Well, it's been happening in our society for years. It's been happening for ever since human beings have probably been on the planet. Parents criticize their children. Teachers criticize their pupils. People were burnt at the stake for criticizing certain religions and faiths and beliefs, or by saying that they spoke to, God spoke to them, and they were called heretics and they were burnt at the stake, but they stayed by their belief. So I think we have an inbred fear of criticism because of what we perceive may happen to us. But I tell you now, you're not going to be burnt at the stake, all right? It's not going to happen. We don't do that anymore. Now, I'm reading an interesting book at the moment, and there's a brilliant theory in that book. It says that an animal, when it needs food, hunts down its prey and kills it because it needs to satisfy the desire to eat. Now, we don't have to kill each other for food, and most of us don't have to hunt for food. We just get it delivered or go down to the supermarket and buy it. But the theory in this book says that desire to do that has been transmuted into the ability to destroy people financially. And that's one of the reasons in this book that they believe that criticism happens. But the way you can actually get around this is by having this desire, your goal, so firmly fixed and set in your mind that it's almost real. Well, in fact, it needs to be real in your mind, because everything happens twice. Once by a thought, second by an action. All great things happen because we think about them and we fix our attention on that thought until it becomes real. And when you think about something, a physical connection takes place in your brain, the neurons of the brains come together, and you start to build a physical network. So if you think the right way, you build the right physical network. If you think the wrong way, you build the wrong physical network in your brain, and then you focus on what you don't want and you get it. If you focus on what you do want, you get that too. But you have to have a plan. And you need to execute that plan. And if your plan is good, and it will have to change, you'll try some things, they won't work, so you try other things and they work, and eventually you do more of what works and less of what doesn't, and it takes you closer towards your desired goal. That's how you defeat the critics, okay? Everyone's a critic, but most of them haven't succeeded. That's why they criticize others that do. And being a keyboard warrior in today's age is so easy because they can even be faceless with it. Ignore them. Take your counsel from people that have succeeded and follow them, okay? Listen to them because they've done it, okay? Don't listen to people that haven't done this. Why would you take business advice from a taxi driver who's working for someone else? Absolutely not. So when people are quick to criticize you, ask them what they've achieved. Ask them what they've achieved and how they achieved it, and ask them if they can help you. And the reason they're quick to criticize is they don't know how to help you achieve your desired goal because they've never achieved anything. I hope this helps someone out there. I'm only doing it because I'm 60 years old this year. I've been in business 30 years. I had my critics as well when I started off. I wasn't known in my industry. Everyone was quick to give me an opinion, but I just ignored them. I surrounded myself with people who helped me achieve my goal. You can do it too. Thanks ever so much for listening. Hope it helps someone. Take care. Speak to you all soon. Hope this helps.